This is Lewis up for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store. Delighted today to be joined by Regis Prograis here on a nice, Thursday afternoon for yourself. Yeah,
Yep.
it's camp is absolutely flying ahead of Jack Catterall on the 26th of October. Yeah, how's
hmm
things, mate? How are we?
I mean, everything good, man. All good. I mean, I've been in camp the whole time, and it's nothing changed. So I'm just ready to get back to it again. I'm just excited for this one. This is a fight that is supposed to happen a long time ago. It's finally happening now, so I'm just definitely excited about it. So, yeah, everything good.
Absolutely. Obviously, a longer camp for this one with the original date meant to be last weekend, actually the 24th of August.
Right.
But yeah,
hmm
was part of it sort of good, I guess, that you obviously the camp was extended, but you got a new date almost instantly. So was there something good about that, I guess?
I mean, for me, it is what it is. It's boxing. And things that happen. It's not for me. It's not a good or a bad thing. It is what it is. That's all. I mean, I would have been ready on the 24th, and I'll definitely be ready on the 26th of October. So for me, it really it doesn't matter. I mean, I never stopped doing what I was doing. The only bad thing, like I just told you, the frustrating thing about this was that I went to Vegas and I didn't get no camp money. I took everything out of my own pocket. I went to Vegas and I was trained out there and just doing everything, sparring, training, just working real hard out there. And for them to just cancel it, well, not cancel, for them to
Yeah.
postpone, it just was like it's definitely like super it was, I mean, I'm not gonna say super aggravating because I did, the work I was doing in Vegas, it's definitely, I feel like it definitely benefited me. So nah, I mean, now it's just look forward to the 26th.
I was going to say that, like, whilst there was the frustrations that it wasn't in August, do you sort of look at things now in a positive way that, look, I would have been ready then, but now I've got so much more time to prepare, and there's nothing really that can go wrong with that amount of time to prepare for Carol.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, like I said, I would have been ready, man. It was supposed to be August 24th. I would have been ready for that, and definitely for October 26th, I would definitely be ready. I was ahead, man. I was doing awesome work in Vegas. The only one bad thing, I'm not gonna say the only bad thing. One bad thing
Yeah.
about it, like, man, it's crazy because my family went to Brazil for 2 weeks for the
Oh,
for
okay.
summertime, and like
Yeah.
I was in Vegas. I was training in Vegas, and I was
Mhm.
training hard, man, every day. And then I actually left Vegas on um I left Vegas like a Saturday and I get back Sunday and I find out I go to the gym Monday and train, sparring, doing all my stuff I'm supposed to
Yeah.
do. Then I'm just, I'm chilling at home and then I get a call on Monday. Literally that Monday, they was like, oh, the fight is postponed. And I was like, at first, somebody called me and then I didn't know if it was real or not. So I was like, I told my coach and I told him like, man, look, I heard that the fight gonna be canceled or postponed. And I said, well, he was like, yeah, let's not take that serious right now. We
Yeah.
still gonna train. We still gonna train tonight. And I was like, all right, that's cool. We still gonna train. Then like a few hours later, I got like not a few, like an hour later, I got another call. And it was like serious. It was like, nah, the fight is it's off. He got hurt. Supposedly he got hurt in camp. So I was like, shit, all right, well, I'm here, I'm back. I mean, it is what it is. And just I mean, I never took my foot off the gas or nothing like that. So whatever.
Yeah, definitely. And for yourself, Regis, you fought the who's who of all around the super lightweight division. You fought some real stiff competition. And someone like Jack Catterall was a new challenge for you, where he was sort of flying under the radar a little bit until he obviously had those two fights against Josh Taylor. When you look at Catterall as an opponent, from everyone you faced so far, how do you think Catterall compares to them, and what's, I guess, new sort of challenges does he bring?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't see that he's a better fighter than me. Nowhere around. I mean, you gotta think. Look at my resume, man. Look, I fought better boxers. I fought bigger punchers. I fought people with more experience. I mean, I just look at my resume. I mean, and I'm not for me. I'm not trying to down nobody, nothing like that. But you have to compare resumes. I mean, what is his knockout rate? Like how many knockouts? Like a few knockouts or something like that. I mean, you just look at you compare our resumes. I mean, I think that the only thing was, he got famous from the Josh Taylor thing, and really, like that was it. But like, as far as anything else, I mean, like, look at me, look at my resume, look at the champions I fought, look at the ex champions I fought. How many people did I fight? How many people did I fight that never been stopped, that never been dropped? All that stuff. That was, like we can go down the line of the people that I fought and what I did, and it's like it's really is no comparison. And I mean, I'm not trying to I'm not gonna say he's not a decent fighter, but I feel like my level is not. I feel like it's not the same level. It's just he's not on the same level as me, and that's just how I feel. And I feel like I'm definitely more superior. Even with the two bad performances I had, still feel like I'm more superior, and that was all mental stuff going on with me. So physically, I mean, if you put the same Regis in there physically that was a champion, and then a two-time champion, you put that Regis in with Jack Catterall, it's no comparison.
Would you say, not putting words in your mouth, but would you say by that estimation, because obviously I think it's fair to say, no disrespect to yourself, but a lot of the contenders in the UK that would be Catterall was a favourite.
Mhm.
So by saying that, do you think Catterall's slightly overrated then, from what you're saying in the
I
fight?
think so. I mean, I don't think he's overrated. I think that I'm underrated right now
Yeah,
because
yeah.
of my two. I'm not gonna say he's overrated. I definitely don't
Hmm.
want to say he's overrated. I know. I mean, I know. I heard about with the eyes and stuff like that. But listen, that's all fine with me. That's
Yeah.
I have nothing against that. That's all fine with me. I don't think he's overrated, but I think that right now they're looking at. I think people are looking at a Regis that they come the last two fights. They looking at that. They're not looking at you know when the thing was, me and Catterall, we were supposed to fight. Oh man, we were supposed to fight a while ago, and
Yeah.
that Regis was, the heavy favorite, and now this Regis is different. So
Mm.
I don't think he's overrated. I think that people just looking at my last two performances, which is cool. That's fine with me. It's all good. It makes it even that much better for me.
Definitely. One thing I was interested to actually get your opinion on, and I'd done an interview probably about 2 years ago now, and I guess a lot of things changed from there. But
Mhm.
your opinion was firmly that you'd never actually come to the UK to fight again. Obviously, after everything that happened with the Josh Taylor fight, and people
Mhm.
may feeling that you didn't get a fair shake there.
Right.
Interested to know, obviously, this one's at the Carp Arena in sort of Catterall's hometown. Well, how
Mhm.
did the opinion change, and from that position where you didn't want to fight in the UK now to, I guess, accepting this fight and be willing to go to
They
his
they made me.
backyard?
They made me.
Okay.
They made me. They made me. They said, take this or nothing. That's it. All right, cool. And for me, when my back is against the wall, that's when I really turn up on everybody. So it's like, yeah, they made me. I'll tell you the truth. Yeah, they made me. You can do this or you can't do nothing else. All right, watch this. That's
Yeah.
that's my that's my whole thought process. When my back is like my back is against the wall right now. With whoever it is, my back is against the wall. They made me, so it's cool. And that's I feel it. I feel the pressure, and that's good because once my back has been against the wall before, and when my back is against the wall, that's when I feel like I'm the most dangerous. So yeah, they made me. Of course, if and I understand the business side of things. I understand that it'll be a bigger fight. I understand it'll be a bigger fight in the UK than it'll be here. But yeah, they said, look, that's it. That's you have this or you have nothing else. What are you gonna do? All right, cool. Watch this, and that's my whole thought process. That's how I look at things.
So from what you're saying there, would you say you have that siege mentality where it's like, Regis Prograis versus everyone, would you say?
That's exactly how I have. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's exactly, and I have to. For me, I have to ensure a victory. So I feel like I'm going to be extra, extra dangerous. That same Regis that did all this stuff. Like I said, man, when my back is against the wall, that's when I feel like I'm the most dangerous. So and like I said, I understand. Yeah, that's what they said. They made me do it. You can do this, or you can't do nothing. All right, cool. Watch this.
As you said there about sort of you've got when you feel like your back's against the wall, and you sort of mentioned about the previous performances. Obviously, didn't have your best showing against Devin Haney.
Mhm.
So even after everything that you've done in your career, do you feel like even more so now you have more to prove than ever to show sort of who you are?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's not even about proving who I am, it's proving who I still am. It's not about like listen, I already I've been to the pinnacle already. I've been a champion. I've been a champion twice already. So I've been there already. It's all about getting back to that. That's the main thing for me, getting back, showing people I'm still him. A lot of people thinking, I'm older and this and like it's all about for me showing people like I'm still me. That's the thing. And you a lot of times you have to be honest with yourself. You have to see, can I still do these things? Can I, in a gym, can I still do this? And am I still strong? Am I still fast? And I go in the gym and I'm still super fast. I'm still super strong. I'm still durable. So what was the issue with me? Obviously, it was like it was a mental thing with me with boxing, and we cleared that up, and that's it.
You mentioned that there about obviously losing your title. Was part of it? Did you have to sort of do not some soul searching, but look yourself in the mirror and realize, was there any sort of was it hard to deal with? Like, was there? I guess maybe you could say soul searching or looking in the mirror, looking at yourself of the future.
Yeah, I mean, it's not soul searching or nothing like that. I mean, boxing is boxing. You know, that's one aspect of my life. You know, that's all. But it's just about with me, like when I have the belt, I kind of just don't appreciate it. You know, that's it's
Hmm.
like, and I did it already twice, and it's like when I have it, because the first time I was a champion, it did really come easy to me. I just got it, and it came easy to me. I was in a tournament, and you know, I wasn't really worried about it. But then the second time, I stayed at 140. It took me 3 years to get the belt the second time. And I knew I was gonna get it again because how hard I worked, because how much I grinded. I knew just give me the opportunity, I'm gonna do it again. And that's the same thing I'm on right now. It's just like I know I'm training hard every day. I'm doing everything I did to get to the top the first two times. And so I'm doing the same thing right now. And you know, I feel like when I get the belt, I kind of lose that. I kind of don't
Yeah.
do what, and I still train hard. I don't never want to say I don't train hard, but mentally I just don't do all the things that I do when I don't have the belt. You know, it's like it's different when you're a world champion than when you're a former world champion. You know, like right now, um, even when I had the belt, you know, my kids, oh, my dad's a world champion. You know, it's different right now. I'm not a world. I had the belt, but I'm not. Right now. I'm just a boxer. You know, I'm not a world champion. But when I'm a world champion, it feels different. So you kind of, for me, in my personal experience, I get kind of lax about things when I don't have the belt. I mean, when I do have the belt, I get when I don't have it, I feel more hungry. When I don't have it, it's like, you know, I get kind of like, shit, I already made. I am a world champion. You know what else?
Mhm. Definitely. And just sort of a last couple from myself, and you mentioned there about obviously sort of wanting to be a world champion again and the world title, and not looking past Jack Catterall, which is obviously a massive fight for yourself, but it does look
Right.
like Devin Haney and Liam Paro will be fighting. Obviously, yourself and Paro have some sort of back and forth, and the history of Haney. Is that
Mhm.
sort of an avenue that you'd like to go down when you look at the potential winner of that?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, whoever listen, I mean, you know, first off, of course, you know, I'm just only worried about Catterall right now. But yeah, I
Yeah,
definitely, I mean, I have Catterall on my radar right now because that's who I'm actually fighting. But I'm training to be a champion again. That's what I'm training. That's
yeah,
what I wake up and I think about every day. I'm thinking about being a champion. So I'm not really, I don't really care who has the belt. You know, I did an interview yesterday and somebody asked me about Josh Taylor. I was like, I mean, if he has a belt, but like, what's the
yeah.
purpose? You know, what's the purpose of me fighting Josh Taylor again if it's nothing on the line? You know, for me, I want to be a champion again, and that's why I kind of said yes to this fight because I do feel like this is the biggest fight. This is the biggest fight right now in the division without having a belt on the line, and that's why I said yes to Jack Catterall. I was like, yeah, cool. Would that give me if it didn't give me in line for another belt, then yeah, what's the point? I wouldn't even need to fight a Jack Catterall, especially fighting in the UK. But this fight will lead me towards a belt. So, you know, I'm
Yeah.
all for
Absolutely, for sure. And just before I do close this off,
it.
I guess what can people be in store for on the 26th of October against Jack Catterall?
I'm just coming out doing me, man. Going out there doing me, having fun. That's the main thing. Go out there, enjoy myself, having fun. I feel like, you know, the last times I put, you know, pressure on myself that I didn't need. You know, like this is fun for me. I really wake up and I just enjoy training. I just enjoy boxing. I enjoy reading about it. I just enjoy it. So it's just man, like coming out there, just enjoying myself, going out there having fun and you know, a little bit of fun, a little bit of, mixed with a little bit of seriousness and just, you know, get back to that belt again eventually.
Absolutely, for sure. Regis, I want to say thank you for taking time to speak. I know it was a bit short notice for this, but I do appreciate your time. And yeah, all the best on October 26th. It'll be a
Sir.
pleasure to see you back in the UK again, mate. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you,
Um,
brother. Yep.
cheers.